See Sports Minute, sponsored by Old Trapper Beef Jerky. Old Trapper, what's your beef? Did you all catch that total freak show in the NBA last night? The Greek Freak was definitely in.
Yeah, we better call her.
Yeah, see how she's doing.
Hi, I just got off the phone with the Department of Health.
How'd that go?
They said that they need a typed and signed statement from you
Saying what?
saying that you provide your ex-wife with $500 of voluntary spousal support, but that it will be ending next month because you have a seasonal job, even though it won't. Will you do that for me?
Sure.
I appreciate it. And then they said I'll get my Medicaid. I ended up getting that same person, that Mr. Franklin, the one who reopened my case and everything. He said if I just take a picture of it with my phone, that I can upload it to them. And he said after that you will receive Medicaid.
Awesome.
That's what he says. I'm hoping that it's right.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We're just leaving the doctors, heading that way.
Okay. This is a good Lifetime movie. I might wait and
So we just gotta do road trip first.
Yep. We're heading to Loadby.
I probably don't even need to vacuum. It's just Ricky's room that has feathers on the floor.
That's right.
I have to make sure that I check the mail because my sunscreen is supposed to come today, and so are my jeans that I bought on Poshmark.
Okay.
I'm more concerned about the sunscreen because I don't want it to freeze, you know?
Yep.
So it's hard to tell because they usually don't come till 4 or 5, but oh, I'm so cold. I even have my boots on and a warm sweatshirt. I just can't get warm. I dried my hair. I'm gonna open one more beer and then I'm done and I'm gonna have coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Well, we'll be heading that direction, so give us about
I'll see you guys soon.
40 minutes.
I should be, I should see you by 3:30.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm happy. I'm gonna shake out the cat map on the next commercial.
Okay.
Yeah, Angie Harmon is starting to look old.
I don't know.
Not much though. I know. Not much. Her and Jason Sehorn got a divorce in 2016. I thought they were still married.
I didn't know.
You can tell she's had plastic surgery, but she has a double chin and wrinkles. She's a badass in this movie.
Yeah.
She just shot her daughter's boyfriend because her daughter came into the diner where they both were and had a black eye.
Gotcha.
She killed him.
Nice.
Yeah. She's got a little arsenal stored away in her trailer. She's got the same smile lines that I do.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Hers are even more love.
How old is she?
I don't know. I'll ask her again. I'll text you her age.
Ask Alexa right now.
Alexa, how old is Angie Harmon? 51.
Gotcha.
I didn't even think of that. That was smart. I would type this up for you, but I don't know how to get to on the computer to where you would type something out.
I'll show it to you. How to do it.
Okay. I'm gonna say that I told the guy that it was ending next month because you had a seasonal job. But that doesn't matter. They'll never find that out. And even if they did, it's on me, not you. Well, you said you might not visit me in jail.
Sing Sing.
In Sing Sing?
Yeah.
Sing Sing's in New York.
Yeah.
They hold some of the most hardcore criminals that there are.
Well.
It's weird that you bring that up because I saw yesterday, I don't know what it was on, but they showed Sing Sing prison. It must have been a murder. The only channels I know are the Murder Channel and Lifetime. Because it doesn't tell me what's on any of the channels. And Friends. I can get Friends, but I just happened across this movie at 2 o'clock. And I've been on the phone for about the past 20 minutes. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I'm hoping to catch up.
Okay.
Okay, baby.
Alright, we're heading to turning on the Lone Pine.
What's Rick gonna have for dinner?
He had Mickey D's already.
Okay, do you want me to put meatloaf in the oven or anything, son?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I love you guys.
Love you.
I have no makeup on, sorry.
Alright, be there in 30 minutes.
Okay. See you then.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you.
I love you right back.
Bye.
More than you know. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah.
Mike,
Yeah.
what did they give you?
The same medication that I started taking from the last time I went there. He said just keep taking that for the rest, for 1 more year.
It should work in a week to keep you from getting up and peeing. Oxybutynin works in a week.
He said my pressure was good and my flow was good. Well, he said my pressure was good and my flow was good enough, is what he said.
Okay.
So he says he recommends.
Is this stuff supposed to stop you from getting up and peeing?
Yeah.
I thought it just was measuring the flow.
No, this helps, supposedly.
What is it called?
I have no idea. I'd have to look at the bottle.
Okay. Do you know what it starts with?
No clue.
Okay. Alright, baby. I know there's like 5 or 6 different medications that there is for that.
He said he recommended that I just keep taking this medication for a year and we'll check the results after a year. And he says,
Okay.
he said if you'd like to, we could do a scraping of the urethra.
Oh, No.
I said, I don't think I want to do that.
They told me mine needed to be stretched out. That's why I used to get UTIs all the time. If they said it was too small and needed to be stretched out. But the oxybutin I'm taking for sweating. I told Dr. Feldman, I said, this is what my dad took, and he noticed it made him stop sweating. I get up once during the night to pee, sometimes twice, but mostly only once.
Last month or so, I've been getting down to just twice. I mean, it was 3 to 4 times a night before.
Yeah,
now
it's common, babe.
I'm down to like 2.
Okay. Yeah, I only get up about once. Okay, I love you, and I'll see you guys soon.
Alright.
If Ricky changes his mind about the meatloaf, call me.
Okay.
Okay.
See you in a little bit.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I love you.
Love you.
Love you, Rick.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
I got Stu Gatz over here.
This is like the commercial trying to explain, no, you don't need to hold the camera like this when you take a selfie.
The waiter doesn't need to know your name. All right, that is on the board. FanDuel, the official sports book of 97.1 The Ticket. Well, listen, factually speaking, they've placed a bet on the World Juniors. Just because I can't find it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's FanDuel, America's #1 sports book right now. New customers, $150 in bonus bets guaranteed. When you place a $5 wager, that's $150 in bonus bets. Win or lose. App is easy to use. All the pre-built SGPs, all the action, it's FanDuel. FanDuel.com/ticket. It's FanDuel, the official betting partner of the NFL. 21 and up, present, Michigan. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issue. Non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms. Sportsbook.fanduel.com. You got a gambling problem? 1-800-270-7117.
There is nothing better than sitting down and waiting for your favorite team's football game to start. The anticipation, the pregame, the friendly wagers with friends. The countdown to kickoff gets your heart pumping. The first play of the game is always so intense. So, jump up and down when that controversial call is made. Scream as loud as you can when your team scores. Sit back and enjoy the greatest sport ever.
Feel the sun on your face and enjoy the ride in a brand new Silverado from your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. With 9 models to choose from, Silverado is the perfect tool for all your jobs. And with features like the most functional bed of any pickup or the available multi-flex tailgate, you'll always be Silverado strong. Whatever road you choose to travel, Silverado will take you there. Play with me and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
The Lions.
In slow motion.
On 97.1 The Ticket. And with the free Odyssey app, you can listen to your favorite Detroit announcers during every game. Turn down your TV and turn up Dan Miller, Lomas Brown, and TJ Lang.
Jarrett leans in, takes the snap, hands to Montgomery, heads down, to the end zone, touchdown Detroit Lions! They've got the lead back! David Montgomery against his former team!
It's easy to sync 97.1 The Ticket with the Lions on your TV, so download the free Odyssey app today.
Injured in an auto or slip and fall accident? The insurance company never wants to pay. So you need to call injury attorney David Femininio so he can handle the insurance company issues and get you paid. Call David now at 855-65-CRASH or go to getdavidgetpaid.com to get started.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Papura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, log on to nbphealth.com.
The latest news and information on the Big Ten on the 5 Star Zone podcast with Rico Baird and the Big Ten Network's Howard Griffith. Get it on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Sports headlines from the Planet Fitness Studio. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
We're less than a week removed from the Pistons' historically dreadful 28-game losing streak, and the team is on pace for the worst season in the franchise's 87-year history. But GM Troy Weaver appeared on Adrian Wojnarowski's podcast today, saying Detroit's future is bright.
Nobody wanted this. I empathize with the fans, and I appreciate their support, but I also appreciate them not being happy, because guess what? We're not happy. There's always a purpose for your pain. And what's come out of this has been the resilience of this group. And sometimes you got to take a step back to take a step forward. We didn't want to do that. We wanted to march forward this year, but we had to take a step back and deal with this adversity and the losing streak, etc. But as Tom stated, we have a really good young core that we're excited about. We still have a flexibility. We still have all our cap space. So there's some things that we can be confident in.
The Pistons are in San Francisco tonight to take on the Warriors. You can hear that right here on 97.1, coverage starting at 9:35. And the NFL is still king. 93 of the 100 most viewed TV programs of 2023 were NFL games. That shatters the league's previous record from last year of 82. 7 of the top 10 were playoff games. The NFL constituted 24 of the 23. Good question. Lifetime? I don't know. The NFL constituted 24 of the 25 most watched TV programs last year, too. At the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Beanie Howell. For more, go to 97.1 The Ticket or Odyssey.com.
You know what? I got a charcoal starter. I basically turned the smoker into a grill. Go buy the smoker. When I'm smoking and I gotta sit, place the ribs back in there. Cause Rico's smoking me. He's rubbing it down. Smoking me. Give your wife a pound. Smoking me. He's using solid oak. Smoking me. Right now he's pulling your pork. I gotta stick all the way in there. All right, 3 o'clock. Good to have you with us. Lions, Vikings, the grand finale before the playoffs. How do we approach it? Also, some interesting numbers and just milestones that are on the line. So, look, from a how we play it standpoint, and I'll get to Troy Weaver at 4. I'm not going to upend my positive afternoon. I want to play everybody. I think Dan Campbell's right away. Yeah. Get to that. I want to play everyone. I think Dan Campbell's comments, I think the way this team got screwed, I think it's important to get it back on track. And look, it's a divisional opponent that I want you to be the last thing they see before they go to sleep. So I'm playing. And Rico, not that it's right or wrong, it is a different viewpoint. Rico says, sit everyone. You don't play anyone. You just rest, no risks, let's roll. There's nothing to be earned here. Now, I will tell you, you sit everybody, you probably lose the game, and then you have a 0.0 shot of getting to the 2 seed. Okay, remember, those games are at 4. So I would play, and I'm playing my people. Go ahead, Rico, what?
No, but you play, and someone gets injured, and you still don't get the 2 seed, what did you gain? Man.
Things. So look, let's talk about it, people. 248-539-9797. Now, here are some of the, milestone things, and you can, if you're not interested in this, that's fine too, but you have a chance of doing something really rare, which is a pair of 1,000-yard backs. David Montgomery comes into the game, 975 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, 950 yards, 915. So you got a chance for a pair of 1,000-yard backs. You have a tight end. This is the most stunning one, okay? And no, I don't think he'll get the record. The record for a rookie tight end is 1,076. I don't. Who was that? I don't think it was Kyle Pitts.
That was Ditka.
Wait,
real Ditka?
Yeah, Ditka, Mini Bears, Ditka. Laporta has 860. So he's 140 away from a 1,000-yard season as a rookie tight end. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown. 112 catches, 10 off CD Lamb for the league lead. But I mean, milestone putting up 120 catches. He's had an unreal season. So just some milestones that are there. What is that? What, am I losing my mind?
Man.
Is it you?
Say it how you want to say it, Mike.
Hi, TJ. What's going on?
We're trying to figure out if you knew I was here or not. That's all. No, we're listening.
Well, no, I assumed you just vaped out and weren't going to show up. No, it's fine. I just thought, vaped out on us. You'd had enough, and then that was it. How are you, bud? I'm sorry, pal.
That's next week. No, we're good, Mike. We're good. I was enjoying I was enjoying the list you were giving out. Here for the front row seat, man. Enjoying it.
Some fun stuff. So tell me where you're at as a player with the rest thing. Are you Team Rico, Team Mike, or are we both crackheads?
No, I think you're both correct. I don't think that you have to... Look, the biggest thing that you can do coming out of this game is stay healthy. The second biggest thing you can do is come out with a win. So if you have guys that are beat up, you sit them down. Frank Ragnow, we know, has been dealing with a toe injury for 2 years, right? Decker is an older guy, right? Jamison, we know, is beat up. Laporta's, you could tell, was banged up after the game, but on the injury report. If those guys are banged up, you're going to need those guys next week, right? Mm-hmm. So you don't take any chances with them. However, I think that this rest narrative has a different tone to it when you say, you know what, we're going to rest guys. That basically, a lot of people think, hey, we're just going to lay down. We're going to run out there, do some cute things, and you know what, other team, you guys go ahead and win the game. I think that's what a lot of people think when you hear coaches say we're going to rest players. I, however, think that with this team, and the youth that they have and the inexperience that they have when it comes to big-time games and playoff games, that you need to try to do everything possible to keep momentum going into the playoffs. I've been a part of both, where we've sat a bunch of starters.
Fred's gone.
Mike, you remember this one? 2011, we were 15-1 up there in Green Bay. We sat a bunch of guys last week. What happened the first playoff game? We got blew out by the Giants. I've been a part of other teams. To see it. Right. I've been part of other teams where we rested guys and we came out, man, and we're on fire, right? So what I'm trying to say, I don't think there's a magic recipe. I just think with this specific team,
no, TJ,
you have to try to keep the motivation, or at least the momentum rolling into the playoffs.
Certain guys, you don't need to see them out there.
Yeah, I don't need to see Frank Ragnow go prove himself. And,
Ragnow
win a bunch of one-on-ones.
Decker,
I know what he can do.
I'd leave Decker. You know what? You're on the sideline too. Don't need to see you out there. You're more important for us 2 weeks from now. Goff, you're on a short leash. You're going to go out there, maybe get a quarter, and then I'm pulling you from the game, because if we lose you, it changes everything. So there are some, and Aiden Hutchinson as well. You're not going to, it's not like you're up for a record or anything. So, son, I'm going to go out there. You may play a half, but the second half, I don't need you out there as well. I don't need you rolling an ankle. I don't need any of that. You're too valuable. I'm not saying sit everybody. I'm saying sit your key players down.
See, I would sit the key players that are battling through something pre-existing down. And I would dangle a carrot for the rest of the guys. Say, you want to go put a sweatshirt on and a hat on, on the sideline?
Get up 3 touchdowns.
Go up 30 points in the second half, and we'll shut you guys down. Go grab a Gatorade bottle.
Could Dan Campbell just go to the guys and go, look, here's the deal, man. just win this game by at least 4 points for the people of Detroit. Could you do that? Because we may or may not be laying 3. Could we do that?
And even for the
Cash the ticket. Download it wherever you get your podcast.
I see where you're going that way.
I was about to say, it always comes back to that.
Here's even the thing, too, that I think we can all agree is very unlikely that Philadelphia and Dallas are both going to lose.
Correct. I actually think it's likely the Eagles do. I think the Eagles are cashed out and a mess, and the Giants are a bunch of try-hard boners.
I agree with you on that one. And TJ, also the Dallas one,
stop.
I'm not saying you it's probable.
No, don't fall for what he's doing.
Weirder things have happened.
Don't fall for things have happened. You know what he's saying.
Probable?
You know who Philly's playing,
probable?
Right? Hold on.
The Giants.
What's more? Yeah. Gentlemen, a simple question to test TJ's resolve. What's more probable? The Commanders beat the Cowboys or the Huskies beat the Wolverines?
Commanders beating the Cowboys.
Thank you.
Did I get it right? No. Who knows? But I'm telling you, like, there's still a part of you that holds out hope. I don't think anybody down there is saying, "Oh man, we're going everything to the wall for the 2 seed." The guys down there probably get it. We need a whole lot of help. We don't need one thing to go our way. We need 3 different things to go our way.
TJ, I look at what other
Probably
players.
not going to happen, but we still got a shot.
It's not an exact science, but I do like the Rams. The Rams have pretty much said, Detroit and Dallas, we don't care. We're not playing anybody. We're in the playoffs. I want everybody healthy. We'll see somebody in 2 weeks. They have an opportunity. San Francisco has said, we're not playing anybody. This game is yours if you want it. Nah, we good. We're going to sit our guys as well.
Yeah, but I also think with that matchup, and I think it was Rieger talking about, McVay doesn't want to play in Detroit. He wants to get the 7th. Well, I don't know how he spun it. When you look at that individual matchup, though, that's obviously a division matchup. Both teams are in the playoffs. I think there's a lot that goes into that where neither of those 2 teams, you're talking about the Rams and Niners, want to show the other team anything when they could possibly have a rematch themselves.
Okay, what are you going to show that they don't know already?
Well, you haven't played each other in a while. I mean, San Fran and the Rams played early in the season, right?
So I think NFL, everybody knows everybody's plays.
Well, okay, but there is something to be said. When you're telling me if the Lions go into Dallas next week, they're not feeling confident based off of how they just played them this previous week? Like, there's something there's a relevancy about the timing which you play teams. You know what I'm saying? We just played Dallas. We know exactly what they are. Your preparation completely changes going into that week. It's not a bunch of unknowns. Oh, man, I haven't played Micah Parsons since week 2. Or I haven't played these guys since last year. No, I just played them 2 weeks ago. I'm comfortable. I know what I'm going to get from these guys. It allows you to adjust your preparation a little bit. That's where I think when you talk about the Rams and Niners kind of both sitting guys, obviously the Niners have the 1 seed locked up. There's no motivation for them. But I think there is a part of gamesmanship that says we don't want to. We might see them again in a week and a half, another week. Like I don't want them to know what Aaron Donald is functioning at right now. If he's 80%, if he's 90%, I don't want them to know that. So I think a lot of that goes into the thought process of playing guys, not playing guys. Is also coaches would be lying to you if they told you they weren't looking a week in advance and trying to predict matchups and what are we going to see here, what are we going to see there. They're trying to skew all those things in their brains. And I think that when you specify the Niners and the Rams matchup, I think that some part of it that has to be in that thought process.
Here's the other thing, and like I said, this one is probably the dumbest take I have today, but I just feel like the culture you're trying to build here, like you're not the Niners, you're not the Ravens. You haven't earned the right to sit people. And Campbell, with this all-out approach, high-octane fuel, like, it would go against everything this dude believes in to just sit everybody. And, TJ, laugh or agree, I don't know. The fact that it's a divisional opponent, oh, no. I want to be the last thing they see before they go to sleep forever.
Yeah.
I want to put you down.
Yeah.
And it matters to me.
I'm definitely with you. And winning 12 games matters. Asserting your dominance over the division matters. And I think that not only this season, but, I'm trying to look at the bigger picture, right? When the offseason comes and you're trying to attract free agents and you're trying to get guys in here, look what we did. This is a resume builder, right? If you go out there and say, hey, 12-win team, man, look what we got. There's a lot of little things that play into it as well.
Yeah,
so
but a 12-win, TJ, a 12-win team sounds great, but you know what else sounds better? Hey, we win in the playoffs. So, yeah, you won 12 games. I'd rather say, hey, you come to Detroit, look, we're building something, we're winning playoff games now. The playoff game means much more than this game against Minnesota.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think we all agree, but I think in order to get to that point,
you're there
I think
already.
Resting guys is, for this particular team, I don't think is the right recipe. I still think you can go out and no matter who you play next week at Ford Field, you're going to beat. And if you go back to Dallas or, Dallas gets upset, whoever you play again, I think you're going to have a chance in every single game. I just don't think that heading into the playoffs, coming off of a week of rest with a lot of your most important players, is a great recipe. When you have this team full of inexperienced playoff games, when you have this team, a lot of young players that are playing meaningful snaps for them, I think they need to know what it feels like to keep stacking positive performances on top of each other.
And more than stealing
and I admit
McFana
it.
from
I'm
the calls.
admitting the bias.
Coming
Like when
home
TJ
from
told that story
Manatee
about
and
2011, Or you go back to the Colts when they had Peyton Manning a couple of times. And there is a thing that when teams rest players, something happens. And I don't know what it is, but it's like a rhythm gets broken. It's like, I don't love it.
No, Mike, I understand because people are pointing back to when the Titans beat the Ravens. But I think we only focus on the times where you rest people. You don't focus on the times where teams got rested and then they went out there and rolled the opponent because it doesn't fit the narrative. So you don't remember that. You remember the outlier stuff.
Yeah, and I think veteran teams like San Francisco can afford to rest players because they had a lot of guys with a ton of experience that were just in the NFC Championship.
Hey, you got a guy that went to the Super Bowl right here as your quarterback.
Exactly, one guy.
How many guys in San Fran need 1 leader?
1 year ago.
1 leader. That's all you need. It's Jared Goff. Let's go.
Well, William Wallace is our quarterback. Okay, then.
There's no proven recipe. I think we're all kind of in the same spot. Look, come out of the game healthy, try to win the game. Those are the biggest 2 factors, I think, that I want to see this weekend.
Dave, are you in there singing Purple Rain?
Oh, I'm saying business. 248-539-9797. We'll get to the calls, more TJ, the picks, who said it, and I'll probably hit Troy Weaver with a chair in the 4 o'clock. Moran Buick GMC, where they make car buying and certified car service a breeze. Celebrate the start of 24 with a new vehicle, 24 Terrain, all-wheel drive. They've also got the Acadias, seating up to 7, or a 24 GMC Sierra available with a V8. All the deals, Denali's in stock, MoranExpress.com for all your car buying needs. It is Moran Buick GMC, where you always get the best price, period. It is on Telegram, just north of Eureka and Taylor, or at MoranExpress.com. Moran Buick GMC, we are professional grade.
At Lowe's, save big every day when you buy in bulk. Save up to 25% on drywall gypsum boards. Selection varies by location, while supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See sales associate for details.
In order for small businesses to thrive, they need to be smart, efficient, savvy, staying ahead of the market at every turn, finding ways to do more with less, and taking advantage of every opportunity that comes their way. That's why Comcast Business is introducing the Small Business Bonus. For a limited time, you can get up to a $1,000 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle when you switch to Comcast Business, the company with the largest, fastest, reliable network. So if you're a small business owner, don't wait. Call or go online to learn about the $1,000 bonus today.
Give your business a head start in 2024. Get started with internet and security for $49 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement when you add 1 unlimited mobile line. Call or go online to switch today. Ends 2/21/24. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 100 megabits per second internet and security edge. EcoBill and autopay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
Heading to Ford Field this Sunday? Start your pregame party at Pride Plaza, the official Detroit Lions tailgate, starting at 9:30 a.m. this Sunday on Brush Street with the 97.1 The Ticket Street team. For more details, go to 971theticket.com. See you there, and go Lions!
Yep, his man.
Don't miss out on limited time appliance deals during the closeout event at Lowe's. Get up to 35% off select major appliances. Plus, save an extra $100 when you spend $999 or more on all major appliances. Hurry, these deals are too good to last long. Shop in-store or online today, because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 1/4 through 1/24. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car riding your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Don't miss out on limited time appliance deals during the closeout event at Lowe's. Get up to 35% off select major appliances. Plus, save an extra $100 when you spend $999 or more on all major appliances. Hurry, these deals are too good to last long. Shop in-store or online today, Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid 1/4 through 1/24. Selection varies by location while supplies last. See Lowe's.com for details.
Congratulations to the new NFC North Division champions, the 2023 Detroit Lions.
All right, let's get some of the people. David, a few ticket texts. I'm just amped up to hear Rico and TJ yell at each other more. Always exciting and satisfying.
Then you should have been here in the break. Yeah. We were going over NFL rules.
You know what? I tried to stay away from it.
No, TJ believes that if you fumble the ball out of the end zone, you need to be punished because it's sacred ground.
I do. I think that scoring a touchdown is sacred territory. If you fumble, if you're so loose with the ball, you fumble out of the end zone, you should get punished. Now, if you want to say, hey, let's meet in the middle somewhere, the other team gets the ball, but instead of a touchback where you start at the 20, you got to start at the 1. I'm fine with that. But I this whole nonsense of, it's a dumb rule, shouldn't happen.
Except we've been taking on 5 on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
That's how I look at it. And Rico disagreed with me. We had a very polite back and forth about the conversation. I don't know where you sit. I think you need to be punished. I think you absolutely need to be punished. Fumbling in the most sacred area of the football field.
For me, the thing that I'm more passionate about is getting rid of the brotherly shove. It's not a football play. It's a rugby play. Get it out of the sport. I can't stand it.
It's a football play because it seems like only the Eagles can run it. No one else can.
Well, it's ironic. It's the only thing they do well. You just hate to see it.
I'm surprised it's taken so long for somebody to figure out how to, come close to attempting to stop it.
But what are you supposed to do?
I would line up 5 guys in the A gap and over the center, and I would have 5 guys behind them shoving them.
The funny is, the best alternative I've seen, I think, was actually Rutgers football, where they line up like they're going to do the shove, and then they pass it back again to the running back. He just takes it and runs with it, while the quarterback goes up in the middle of the line.
Oh, there's a couple plays. We saw Chicago when Detroit played them. They tried a little sweep to, I think, DJ Moore that got blown up. But I think, I'm with you.